Hello everyone, my name is Kim Cordova, President of the Utah State Bar. Hopefully, many of you know about or have heard about expungements.
This is the process where justice-impacted people can clear up their criminal history. A criminal history can impede someone from getting a job, going to school, getting an apartment, getting a loan, getting health care, or even volunteering at your child's school.
And in this technology-driven society, many records are easily accessible. So obstacles for folks trying to rebuild their lives after mistakes made in their past can devastate a person's ability to overcome that. Utah Code 77-40A, sections 1 through 4, outline who is eligible and how the steps a person must take to obtain an expungement. Anyone can do it. Some hire lawyers for assistance, and some can go to RAZA, a nonprofit organization in Utah created just for this purpose. But what many people don't know are about juvenile expungements. Most people believe that a juvenile delinquency history, a criminal history for juveniles, are automatically confidential or automatically expunged once they obtain the age of majority. And this simply just isn't true. So today we have Pamela Vickrey, who is the Executive Director of the Utah Juvenile Defenders Association, which is a firm that specializes in juvenile delinquency. She is also a national expert on policy and all things juvenile law in the state and across the nation. And so Pam and her office do these expungement clinics a couple of times a year to help people expunge their juvenile records. And here we have today to talk about that is Pamela Vickrey.
Thank you, Kim. My name is Pam Vickrey, and I am the Director of Utah Juvenile Defender Attorneys, and I'm here to talk to you about juvenile expungements. As Kim mentioned, many people or many of our clients in juvenile court assume that their records are sealed or confidential, or that they will become sealed or expunged when they turn 18. And as she mentioned, that is not true. You must actually petition the court to have your record expunged. The other thing is that people think that a juvenile record doesn't impact or have collateral consequences, and it does. It can impact housing, it can impact student loans and education. It also impacts your ability to join the military or engage in law enforcement careers, and also medical careers. So expungements of juvenile records are incredibly important. Our office, in conjunction with the Utah Board of Juvenile Justice and the Utah State Courts, has created juvenile expungement clinics where any people can come and participate in our expungement clinics, which are held twice a year. They will be held every January and every June. We do have one exception this year, that we are having one on November 14th, but as we move forward, they will be every January and June. In those expungements, you can come and request that our office handle your expungement for you, and all costs are paid. There is not a filing fee. You will be reimbursed for the background checks, and then the attorneys within our office participate with the people in the actual hearing and provide attorney services for the expungement pro bono. We love this opportunity. We love working with people to help them put their mistakes behind them so that they can move on to a healthy and productive future. And it's just one of the things that our office actually loves doing and is one of our favorite things. One example of a great expungement story is one of our first clinics that we did, we had a young girl come who had gone through all of her undergraduate education and then had moved on and was in medical school and then started to look at residencies. And she had a minor situation from when she was a juvenile that was on her record and was going to impact her ability to get licensed as she moved forward into her medical career. It was something that she did not know about. She didn't know about the impacts of that before she started to apply for things. She came to us just in a complete panic, and we were able to immediately get that expungement filed for her and get that granted so that she was able to move forward and not feel like she needed to answer to things that had happened probably 10 to 12 years in her past. Something that was there from when she was 13 or 14 years old, and it just made it so that she could move on with all of the amazing things that she'd done in her life and take advantage of all of the efforts that she'd put into being successful and have a successful medical career. You can go to Utah Juvenile Defender Resource Center, and that website will take you to the expungement links where you can register for future clinics and give instructions on how to do things. You can also call the office at any point in time, 801-521-5225, and speak with Amani, or the attorney within the office helping with these is Taylor Goldstein, and both of them can give you instructions, or individuals who are interested in expunging their juvenile record, instructions on how to access our services and participate in clinics.
Thanks so much, Pam. As we continue to explore the many and important ways our community has access to justice, we are just so lucky and grateful to have this expertise in our very own Utah legal community.
Until next time.